PulseCon on October 22nd. We had so much fun in that campaign. So with that, let's take another look at a reveal video of our digital gray model again.
Yeah, there is. Can you hear me now, can't you? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, mother? Hey, do you want to come on, Jonathan? Orlando, anybody want to come on? I'll put the link in the chat if anybody wants to drop in. Haha, Joey, do you want to come in? The link is in the chat. It is right. Oh, brilliant. Something's coming. That's good. That's good. See, I can move about. It's pretty good. I don't have to move. It is, look. Daft, Jonathan.
Good afternoon, Mark.
I've got my Rancor. Ooh. How are you doing?
Just such a dream come true to finally just have it be here and be able to actually show it to fans and be able to just talk about it publicly. It's so much fun.
Yeah, we've been working on it for a little while.
That's up to you, Rolando. If you can come on like Jonathan, you don't have to show your face. Just come on, pop on if you want.
But of course, today we have some additional...
No, I think, that's all to them.
Joey, you never look like hell. Come on. Look at me. Hi, come on.
So you see how it's made and how the process it is that we...
No coffee, Joey. Horrible variant.
The team works to get some...
It'd be nice to have you on, but yeah, it's up to you. It's up to you.
Of our very first
Let's
the Rancor, so the fans can get a glimpse.
It's just a Rancor today, isn't it? That's all they're going to be talking about.
Yeah, we're really excited to be able to...
Definitely Rancor. Obviously, we can see it on screen. I think we might get the new armored Boba Fett in either TVC or Black Series. I think hopefully that.
Normally how the process works is we get in this initial gray model. Functionality, make sure that everything works correctly, and it's just all part of the process. And we wanted to be able to bring that process to you guys to show how these things are made. And we were really impressed with the functionality and stability of the model. We don't always get that with the first prototype, but we were really pleasantly surprised with how
so they haven't got a prototype then.
Functioned. And he did stand completely on his own in all its glory, and he was able to do all the poses that we wanted him to do, which is fantastic for a first model.
Yeah,
we're really happy with that.
For a first prototype, and as we go through this live stream, we'll see more images. For him to
go on, don't you?
All the poses, and for him to stand there and be stable, and give us all those action moves, it was awesome.
It was, and especially with just how top heavy he is.
It's crazy they don't have a working prototype at this stage. Patrick dropped the ball how many months ago that they were doing the Rancor, and they still have nothing. That's mad. That's just mad.
Yes, to be able to have this, and it'll only get better from here. This is the first model, and we are constantly making improvements.
Yeah. And he has what we see here, Eric. So he looks different, right? Yeah. He has different shades of gray. Yes. That's obviously not what he's going to look like in the final model. Can you tell us a little bit about all that gray coloring we see here?
Yeah, so part of the process when we are developing a figure is we have various shades of color to be able to denote material changes, mold changes, things that are similar materials. So this
December is a ridiculous time to have to pay for 3 different Haslabs.
It just shows
100% agree, Tim.
This is. We not only wanted it to look,
and not to mention the Galactus Haslab has just finished.
Yeah.
And the Star Saber Haslab has just finished.
We could, on the development team, could visualize all the those different parts and make sure that it was consistent in how we want it to look, as well as being able to like
Hasbro.
be able to feel how these are. Underneath the skin, so we have kind of a hard plastic skeleton.
Yeah, things are college shapes on
softer
that.
PVC skin.
Hey, Rosaf.
Body of the head in particular.
Oh dear,
To be
man.
able to give it that like organic look and feel. We really wanted to make him feel natural. Because this is a giant creature, we really wanted that premium feel and to make him just. We didn't want him to be just a hard plastic figure. So the arms and the legs, though, those are harder plastic materials to make them feel more solid, be able to support itself, and being able to have that functionality. And we incorporated all of those materials into this model, which is definitely a lot more than we normally do on any sort of Black Series figure.
Yeah. So like the different grays, just it's to show the different materials that we put in there. And again,
And will the hips and legs and arms have ratchets?
Organic, more natural. He's not just a hard plastic creature. He has the different types of plastic to make him feel like, you know, a creature. Right?
Yeah,
So,
like he has just like a little bit of squish to him. Like
Yeah, I think the articulation is going to be one of the key points.
To like flex and be able to just he just feels so much more premium with that material on there.
yeah, and I felt it. Like it definitely, and it was interesting to see all that gray kind of dictate what all of that means. And it definitely feels much more organic and natural, and definitely helps with the posability of this creature, which is what we were going for.
Yeah,
Moving on.
for it to be able to stand up on its own feet.
During the launch.
And even the old one,
talking about the drool.
it's like front heavy, isn't it? So
yeah, that was an unexpected like little detour to be able to like talk about that.
Unless they use something like decast in the feet, so that it's bottom heavy.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, it's Star Wars. We're going to talk about the drool, especially when it comes to the Rancor. But the gray model actually gives you a better sense of that extra drool piece. So I'm actually going to bring this conversation back up. Like you can see in these images, they can be positioned in different parts of the mouth.
so they're going to announce a new figure for pre-order, probably, because they get announced without these Hasbro Pulse things, don't they?
And again, helping with the posability.
They probably won't announce it here. They'll announce it on Monday.
Yeah,
they'll leak it on Monday.
they always seem to do crazy stuff like that.
He's a very hungry monster. And definitely like he has
You got everybody's attention on these, and you don't mention new stuff.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, do you remember when that Yavin outfit, Leia? They didn't even announce that, and they had a live stream that day, and then it just appeared later on Yavface.
Yeah.
And they spent the whole time talking about repaints and carbonized repaints of last year's Mandalorian wave, and they don't mention a brand new figure that people would actually want.
Yeah,
It really looks really good. And no, won't mention that.
It's
why
like
would you possibly mention that?
it's like one side of Hasbro doesn't know what the other side is doing.
Yeah.
Standing there and stable. And just
That the designer's talking to the PR people. Like, I don't know.
Arm span and look at that reach as he goes up. You know, as we've mentioned before, the arm span is a whopping 42 inches wide.
Yeah, that probably fit the 3.75 figures more than, because it is meant to be massive as a Rancor, isn't it?
I don't think so. According to the various wiki sites, the Rancor isn't that big. Like height-wise, it's just got really big arms and a really big hands and really big mouth.
All right.
You know,
like in scale to 6-inch figures, it should be around 17-18 inches high, which it is. So I think they are correct on that.
All right, I got something right then.
when he's all posed out normal, like he doesn't, like his arms aren't nearly.
Like I have to give it to the Black Series team that they do have characters correctly scaled. Like Han is taller than Luke, who is also taller than Leia.
They do right.
Pose out how well he was able to hold the arms up, be able to function and all that, especially with how lanky his arms are.
Yeah, I thought that having that prototype do that was crucial, and we definitely wanted to show the fans what that looked like. Yeah.
Yeah, so we wanted to showcase also the range of motion and the claws. So the Rancor has these really long big claws and fingers, and we really wanted to make sure that he could not only get to a full finger extension, but he could also get into a full fist, which was something really important to us to be able to not only pose, but also be able to grasp onto other figures, be able to articulate around these things, because we know that he grabs onto different characters, creatures, stuff like that.
Yeah, it's especially important for the Rancor, having all those joints, being able to articulate, to your point, to hold a figure and everything like that. But his fingers are so long.
They are.
And so, large, for him to be able to like just clasp his hands closed with those fingers and then to open it.
Yeah, those Gamorrean guards aren't skinny, are they?
It was so important that the functionality.
And there's a fair bit of weight in them as well. So
Yeah.
it'll have to be some sort of decent ratchets in those hands, or it just won't hold.
We were really happy with how it turned out, and we're excited for you guys to be able to get this in person, be able to see it for yourself. And we've also been bringing butterfly joints into a lot of our new figures recently. So that was something really important that we wanted to be able to bring into a figure of this size. We wanted to make sure that any of the innovation that we had in Black Series, we brought to this figure. So we wanted this to be the pinnacle of a Black Series figure. Everything that was in our best Black Series figures to be in this.
Yeah,
So,
and you only work on a few Black Series.
yeah, only a couple. Yeah, it's like a handful. So it's luckily we had a pool of innovation to pull from, and our wonderful sculptor Tom did a fantastic job in getting this thing to function the way we wanted it to. And it was
Hey, Tez.
bring that in.
No, they haven't mentioned any knee talk yet.
Huge range of motion and articulation that we expect from a creature like this. Not only like in the movie, but there's like being able to get him into any pose that you really want. That's
No.
really important to us, and especially
No problems with knees on that one.
We thought it was crucial to test all of these joints as well. So that's one of the first things we did the minute we got the figure out. When it was shipped to us, we just immediately started testing. Things worked the way we wanted them to. And
Who is it that's done those Visions characters? I forgot what company it is, but I think it's a Japanese company. Isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's one of the Japanese companies.
Yeah.
But they're more statues. They're not really action figures.
Yeah, they are awesome though. They're really nice.
Yeah, that Ronin one looks really, really good.
Yeah, the Hasbro won't touch those, I don't think.
I can't see them doing it. I can't see them doing it. A pity. I think a 6-inch Ronin would look really, really cool.
Yeah, and the droid as well. Oh, that'd be fantastic, wouldn't it?
And you would think that the droid would be an easy repack, because it's only an R5D4 with a different, extra stuff added on the head, like the wicker kind of hat thing.
Yeah.
Holding a figure out, we know what comes next after.
Tim, the sale batch is going for about 2,000 at the moment.
We wanted to make sure that
Randall's saying 2.5 now.
And we wanted to make sure that he could fit a decent amount of a figure in his mouth.
Yeah.
Haslabs will always go up in value. Always. Limited runs.
Opens and articulates for sure. It does. To us, that was so crucial for the Rancor to be able to do that. And it's actually a delicate balance.
I'm not sure what the final total was on the sail barge, but I think it was 25,000 made max.
Yeah.
The aesthetics of it. So he looks proportionate. He looks natural. He looks like he would in the movies. And we do know that he's big enough to pump on the 6-inch Pieces Black Series, so that 6-inch classic figure. So we're testing that out here. As you can see against the Stormtrooper, which is our standard for a Black Series. Again, this is the first ever prototype. We're working on that mouth to get it deep enough to put a big chunk of the figure on it. And we're actually going to work even more to get it even deeper before first prototype, first thing we
Hey, Kat.
is putting something in his mouth.
Hey, Kat.
How are you doing?
I had to rush into my office and just find a Stormtrooper or really any figure to put in his mouth. That was one of the first things we wanted to test, because it's also just fun to make giant monster eat other figures. It's something that I did as a kid a lot. So.
Nope.
Right. Yeah. No.
Haslab app payment plans. They don't do payment plans.
Rancor eat it.
Yep.
Which is a bit of a shame. I think they'd get a lot more backers if they did.
I think they would.
Oh yeah, totally. They want the money up front, don't they? They want it up front, so they can put it in their Swiss bank account.
We definitely want to test that out with the first ever physical gray prototype that we have here. So
Yeah, so of course we saw the Rancor next to a Stormtrooper in the digital renders, but here he is in the gray model standing next to a Stormtrooper as well. Once again, wanted to really show
well, I
that
think
scale.
we're both fine, aren't we?
Yeah, can't complain. Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
No Patrick on a stream acting weird.
Yes. I'm looking forward to my my valuation day tomorrow at Cosmic Toys.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to that.
Really just towers over him. And
Just trying to chill out today. I've just got me Knight Rider season 1, so I've been watching a bit of Knight Rider.
He looks honestly small.
Are you gonna record from the valuation place?
I might do. I might. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was
Because the upstairs where I do it is redone it all. It's put all the lights in the cabinets and it's put all this vintage up there. So it should be quite interesting.
Just wanted to share with you guys what that process
I think I've bought most of these vintage.
There's so many more sharing with you at a later date. Like we said,
He saved me one of those McFarlane Batmobiles.
Rancor will have
The new ones.
9 times deco
Yeah.
count than a standard figure.
So I've got the Batman.
So it's not just the
So I
first
did
part,
that.
it's
Well, the
just
thing is, I've got a plan for the Batman. So
much more as we continue
I could do with the
developing
Robin
as we
to drive the Batmobile.
get those details in, and we wanted to bring you along for that journey with us.
Yeah, and the first the first
Yeah, that McFarlane Batmobile is nice for the price that you pay. Like it's what,
Yeah.
$40 or something like that in the US.
Yeah. I think it's about £25 here. I don't know how much he's selling it for, but he's got the Batcave as well. But I don't think I'll go for that just yet.
Yeah, we promise it's going to be painted. So
It's
lots
only
more
cardboard,
to
it's a
share
Batcave,
there.
isn't it?
Definitely stay tuned. Stay with us.
And those
For marketing beats, 'cause
Batman
there's
figures, are they 6-inch or 7-inch?
They are like, I think they're like between 5 and 6 inch.
But we have one
I'd say 6 inch.
We wanted to actually,
But I'm looking at my Batman now, and he's the same height as Silver.
During the live stream. We wanted to ensure
Right, yeah, that'd be 6-inch, so or near enough.
Yeah, he's just under 6 inch because he's shorter than Loki.
Additional news throughout the campaign. So today we're going to show that.
It's kind of like 5.5 inch.
Yeah. But it just shows though he can do 5.5 inch to 6 inch scale Batmobile for 25 quid.
Yeah.
And yet Hasbro can't do
Yeah, true.
speeder bikes or a Cap 2 or any small vehicle for without going for crazy. Hell, they can't even do a TVC X-wing for less than €100.
No, it's
Hey, Rick and John, how's it going, guys?
is that a stretch goal?
For the film out, we used the same one as the original Power of the Force pack. And the
Haslab Rancor not being painted yet.
Harkening back to that pack as well.
Hey, John.
And there's no future plans for this packaging.
If you're free, you can pop on if you want.
Else in the line. So this is the place to get it.
The link's up in the
and
chat
we also
somewhere.
included a special collector's coin here for those that might have noticed it. We thought
That
it
is
was
that is
a scaled up version for this pack.
That's just a straight repack.
Scale.
Yeah, well, it looks like a bit of a resculpt of the Gamorrean Guard, to be honest with you.
So it looks good.
Looks
in the
pretty
pack.
cool, actually.
And this is the first time that
See, the thing is,
Oh,
if
for
I
a
got that,
stretch
I
goal,
wouldn't
Mark.
take it as a card.
Like, that's a figure you can buy today in the shops. It comes with exactly the same accessories.
Yeah.
So we're getting a slight, resculpt for...
The one I
for
got was
an unlock.
£25.
Like, it's a great figure. Like, don't get me wrong. The Gamorrean Guard Black Series is an amazing action figure. But it's a pretty crappy stretch goal for a £350 Haslab. Like, these should be all new figures. That should be the Rancor Keeper. It should be Ula.
You want Ola? You've got to have Ola. If they don't do Ola, there's something wrong there. You'll probably get another Luke. How many Lukes?
Oh, not another Luke. Because we're going to get another Luke again in the Return of the Jedi 40th.
Yeah,
Totally.
and I love those Power of the Force. It really just
Hey, Rick.
brings it back. And
Just
there's so
woke
much
up.
nostalgia and history there. So I'm really glad that we were able to bring the Gamorrean Guard in this way.
Yeah, and let's actually.
Yeah, the DC Multiverse are 7 inch, but this Batman is not 7 inch. It's more like 5.5. I think it's to fit in the Batmobile.
Every single time I see him, I'm just so happy with how he turned out. He looks so cool. he has a soft
That is-
waist, looking as good as ever, and he's a great figure to interact with.
Yeah, it's the same one.
Really
It's
fun for us to be able to have,
I thought the skirt looked a bit different, but it doesn't.
So being able to have a Gamorrean available here, it was really important for us. So
Eating
it
and
was also
watching.
important for us for the Rancor to be able to hold on.
Yeah, that's just the same. They're the same weapons that come with the original.
Yeah, totally. But it's nice on the card with the coin. I like that. But just I won't pay £350 just to get that, and I wouldn't take it off the card. I'd keep it on the card.
And you know, in the Return of the Jedi 40th, they're going to stick that figure on a card as well.
Yes, totally.
It just won't have the coin, and it might be the original picture from the vintage line.
Yeah,
but
Camo is the best figure Hasbro's ever made. It could be. It's up there. Definitely up there.
It's definitely up there. Definitely up there, Rick.
And Vader, the Empire Vader. That's really good. I like that. But
the Heroes of Endor hand. That's a really good figure as well.
yeah, there's that as well. The thing about these though, these stretch goals is they're not TVC. They are actually Black Series. So how many do you think we're going to actually get? How many figures?
Well, Galactus did 2, wasn't it? Or was it 3?
But they were just in bags, weren't they? In baggies, not on cards or on boxes, anything.
I don't. Well, it hasn't dropped yet, so we don't know. Now the sail barge.
Guard and Nola. I think that's all we're going to get on the figures.
The sail barge had carded. That was a yak face. The Razor Crest has carded. That was the Jawa Chief. The Sentinel was bagged. The 2 figures that came with that.
As we continue development, we'll work on that even
It's
more.
got 12
and
of
get
them.
even more of that in there. So it was good though for
Yeah.
our prototypes to be able to
5-inch. I thought it was slightly smaller than.
right in.
It definitely was.
I think that's so that it'll fit in the Batmobile, isn't it?
Next to the Gamorrean 2, just to show that scale. Once again, this was one of our deluxe figures. So being able to show this like deluxe figure who was
Yeah, I agree. Fabulous. It's an awesome figure. It's an awful tier unlock.
And as a reminder, this tier it unlocks at 11,000. So there are 3 more tiers after that, and we're hoping that we can unlock them all. But
So have they hit 9,000 then?
Yeah, which I was really excited about.
Just said they weren't going to announce them until they hit 9,000.
So that was
I think they might be panicking because the other 2 Haslabs at the moment are doing better. The Sky
Yeah.
Striker and the
They will
Proton
be.
Pack.
They will be.
I'm surprised the Proton Pack is doing that well. Like 400 quid for
We wanted to give you fans a behind the
a backpack.
Everybody loves Ghostbusters, though, don't they? Everybody loves Star Wars, but
it's a work in progress model. We'll definitely share more details.
I don't know.
It's a cool franchise, but it's not as big as Star Trek. It's not as big as Star Wars. It's not as big as Marvel.
Yeah.
It's one of these things that everyone loves Ghostbusters, but do they love Ghostbusters enough to actually spend money on it?
Yeah, true. That is true. Yeah. But the Rancor, how are you going to display that? You've got nothing to display it with, have you?
And many more to come after that.
Well, like a Morning Guard. Maybe a Luke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fortuna, that's
Everything like that.
Partners in other parts of the world, thank you so much for the.
Yeah, they should show every tier gold. The
Yeah.
other ones have, haven't they?
They all have, yeah.
Yeah.
All over the world, so it's so great to see.
I doubt if we'll get 4 figs. You're talking £30 each
I know they help us
for a £350
Black Series, what it is.
Rancor.
So that's
You're not going to get 4
today.
figures.
Thank you guys so much. There's more to come. Please stay tuned.
Well, you can't give a stand with it. A base would be cool, but that's going to take up even more room on a display shelf or a cabinet.
Yeah.
You can't just add in a bone because that's a crap unlock.
That's it. We're done.
That's it. They must have been really desperate to push the numbers for this Haslab.
Wow.
Well, I was
25 minutes.
I figured at least one figure reveal or something like that.
Yeah.
Hasbro, you never fail to disappoint. Well, Star Wars Hasbro.
No, it's true. I mean, that con last week, that was pathetic, wasn't it? All of it.
Yeah.
All of it. The Star Wars wasn't that bad, actually. But
it wasn't. There was a lot less waffle and fluff going on than, like the Marvel one was so bad.
Marvel,
it was great hearing a bit about, the original producers of the cartoon. But who cares? It was 25 years ago. People are not here for that cartoon. They're here for action figures. They're here for maybe a Haslab. They're not, 30 minutes just to announce two action figures. Like, oh, come on. And then what was it? A day or two later, they had the
Rancor Keeper.
Yeah,
that's another figure we need.
That has to be one of the unlocks. Yeah,
we need it's crying out for the Rancor Keeper. They haven't done it yet, have they? They've obviously got the Gamorrean Guard, so they've repacked that.
Yeah,
they will probably come up with the Rancor. They've got two of them there, Ula and Rancor Keeper. I don't know.
And a Luke, because those are the 4 characters that directly interacted with the Rancor in the movie.
Yeah. Hey, Christopher. Nice to see you. If it was TVC, I've been doing better. Yeah, there's probably more stuff they'll be packing in with the TVs if they're a TVC Rancor, but they've not done a Black Series Haslab yet. I think that's what the point is. Hey, Dino.
Yeah, but with a TVC scaled Rancor, they couldn't charge that much.
No, true. Yeah, because that is about just an articulated version of that, really.
And it isn't like, I'm not sure what wave it came out with, but one of the TVC collection Rancors is really, really cool looking. So why would people pay more than what that's going for?
Totally, yeah. And it should be at retail. It's like Sky Striker should be at retail.
There's no reason the Sky Striker isn't at retail. That's utter crap. It's a smaller box than the Black Series Snowspeeder. And that sold great at retail.
They're going to lose customers, yeah. Well,
yeah, they're
losing customers already.
Yeah, that announcement did not help. I know for a fact that announcement did not help. Nope. The whole Rebel Scum forum for the Rancor Haslab, they're all going on about Ula. They want the Rancor Keeper.
Totally.
No one mentioned the Gamorrean Guard. No one is wanting that.
He's just lazy. That is lazy. It's absolute laziness on the behalf of Hasbro, just to repack a figure. Like you say, the panicking out there.
Yeah.
Thought,
pure panic.
We'll get it out. We'll show my figure. Because they did say 9,000. When it hits 9,000, we'll tell you the stretch goals. And it's obviously not going to 9,000 yet. I could be wrong, but I don't think it has.
Let's have a look.
$1,000, yeah. It will end up being. Yeah, you could. So much more for the Rancor. Announce all the tiers totally, yeah.
Right, let's see.
Yeah, the card.
No. It's 4,429 backers as of the moment.
That's halfway to the goal that was going to show anything. So yeah, they've panicked, haven't they?
Yeah, they've totally panicked. And they've panicked in the wrong way. They should have thrown up. This is a concept design for Ula. This is a concept design for the Rancor.
No idea what we want or what the consumers want.
Mark, do you not think it fits though? Like, this is Hasbro Star Wars team. They always half-ass it. It's not like the G.I. Joe team or the Marvel Legends team where it's always new figures. The Star Wars team is the least they can possibly do. So it's repacks and carbonized of last year's peg warmers. And now they're trying it with a Haslab, and it's obviously not working.
Yeah. No, that was it. Just the Gamorrean Guard. Now, why didn't they just say, "Look, we're doing this, we're doing that"? They don't have to show it. Just say you're doing it.
Yeah, they do the pipeline reveals already, so there's no reason not to even say it. Excite us collectors. Like, I can even understand them withholding Ula until the very end if it's not going to make the target. But a Rancor keeper, that would add an extra 1,000 or so.
Totally. I mean, they're going to have to do the Rancor keeper. That's a no-brainer. They're going to have to do that.
But to announce a figure you can literally walk out and buy today. It's got a different card back. Yay.
Yeah. It's a nice card back. I'll give them that.
It is. But think about it. You're not going to keep your Rancor in a box. No one is going to display it that way. You're going to take it out of the box. So if you've a Garmorian card, and it's the only Garmorian card you have, you're not going to leave it in the card. You're going to take it out of the box or the pack or the card.
Here, the figures are nearly $30 in retail. Yeah. I was looking on Hasbro Pulse website, and the retail price of that Jar Jar Binks is $33.99. Now, how can you charge £33.99 for a figure that you've just brought out 6 months ago that was £30, and you got extras with it, the deluxe, and it got a shield, and this hasn't. This is just on a card, and it's more.
Well, no,
how does that work?
Over here, the original Jar Jar, the deluxe version in the box, that was, I think, $39, and the newer one with just the hand torch thing or whatever it is, I think that was $29. So there was a difference in the price, all right, but the opposite for us.
Yeah, I mean, I was going on at Smith's saying, "What you doing with prices?" The Mace is $29 and the Jar Jar's $33.99. I'm thinking. Then I looked on Hasbro Pulse, and that is the actual retail price. So it's Hasbro that are doing it.
But is Hasbro Pulse not always dearer than the likes of Star Action figures and In Demand?
It seems to be, yeah. It's strange that, because it does seem to be. It does seem to be, and then they charge you shipping on top of that. But these fan sites sometimes don't. If you buy so much, they'll give you free shipping, won't they? I think the free shipping for Hasbro Pulse is just if you've joined up to their Pulse Club or whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Walmart toy sections are always empty. It is. I've seen your video. I've seen everybody's videos, and it is always empty. There is still a Rebel Scum forum. Totally, yeah.
It's really, really active. It's a very active forum as well.
It is, yeah.
And that's just the Black Series section or the Transformer section that I play around in. But all the other forums, there's loads of them.
Gamorrean Guard, you can't open the package. Yeah, a lot of people will, though. 12,400, yeah. Hey, America's Most Wanted, how are you doing? Yeah. The Gamorrean Guard, that's what I said. They've already got it, so they've panicked. And they said, put some out quick, and we've got the Gamorrean Guard. We'll use that. Yeah. Well, they're going to have to create it, aren't they? It's just not ready yet, is it? They don't think in front. That's the whole thing with Hasbro. They panic, and they don't want to overproduce things. They don't want to make something that people don't want because they don't know what people want.
But it's even worse because Patrick announced it so long ago. They've had all this extra time to work on it, and they have nothing done.
Yes.
They've nothing done.
Yeah, Skate Strong was in the chat. Yeah, at least you're in our chat this time. Ghostbusters 47 away from full backing. That is good. That's good.
That's crazy.
I'm glad, really. I'm glad.
I'm happy for the Ghostbuster fans, but £400 for a backpack.
I hope they'll still get backed, and it might give the Star Wars lot a kick up the ass.
It'll definitely put the eye on the Star Wars team. Big time, it'll put the eye on the Star Wars team.
Yeah. One of the two in the live stream actually thought the Rancor held a stormtrooper in the movie. Okay. Haslab resellers also ask the double, yeah. The Haslab, yeah. I mean, yeah, of course they do. I just don't understand. If you're going to buy one, buy one. Why wait till it comes out and then pay double? unless you've got the money and you don't want to wait like me. I don't pre-order anything because I don't like waiting. We fancy collectors did it to ourselves though. Previously, we bought anything that says Star Wars on it. Totally.
Yeah.
That's my point.
But John, that has stopped a while back. There are more and more figures that are just people are not going for. They are staying on the shelf. Like, okay, it's never going to happen to a Vader or a Boba Fett or an army builder. But, you know, the likes of some of the Mandalorian characters, they pegwormed. They pegwormed hard.
Yeah. Do the Mandalorians always sell? Because they seem to be putting out different coloured Mandalorians every week. We got shiny one.
I think anything with in a Mandalorian suit of armor tends to sell.
Yeah.
But Quill didn't, and Moff Gideon didn't, and
Quill
Carl
died.
Weathers' character, I can't remember his name at the moment. That didn't sell.
Quill died in the first season. Why wait another 12 months to bring him out and then expect him to sell?
And then a year later, bring him out in a carbonized version because, yay, that's what we want.
Yeah. The thing is, people will stop buying it now, and hopefully they will recognise that putting Star Wars in a box won't work anymore. Majority of the time, it probably will, but you just can't put any old crap in a box and put Star Wars on it and expect it to sell.
No, not with the prices going up. Definitely not. And people haven't dealt with how it was so hard to actually get figures that they did want, and shipping issues and stuff not being in stock.
Pops is here. Rozaf's going to be happy. It's just, I just don't get it with Star Wars anymore, because I know the fandom menace are going to be on everybody's backs now, saying, "Oh, Star Wars is dead. It's not selling." It's not dead. It never will be dead,
unless it's a Rose Tico action figure.
Well, there is that. So yeah, I have just bought 11 Rey figures.
Why?
Because I got a good deal on them.
Okay.
I don't mind Rey. I like Kylo. I like Rey. I would like to get the Black Series again. I'd like to get the Hot Toys versions of them, but obviously they're very expensive. I've got all the Hot Toys I need first. But yeah, I would like to get the Black Series of them again. So yeah, I do like them. Even Bananas on toilet. Yeah, Bananas. Remember that when they put all the Star Wars stickers on the fruit? What the hell's that about? Hey, Gerard. The carded guard could end up, be like the yak face that came with the badge. That went for silly money, didn't it? It still does. But yeah, the carded guard will go. You'll probably get your money back just with that guard. To be honest.
I don't know. Like, Boba Fett was unique. It was a different paint scheme. The yak face you couldn't get anywhere else. The Gamorrean card is just a card. It's the same figure. It's not a figure you can't get anywhere else.
Yeah.
Now, if it was a Rancor Keeper or Nula, you're talking crazy money. But a figure you can already get just on a card back.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. People want that coin. The Haslab executives don't want them to spend money and maximize profits by realizing they would buy 5 to 10 of the same figure if they just pack it in a different box. Yeah, it's.
But it has to be figures that people want. Like if it was Stormtroopers, people would go for that. But Quill, Grief Karga, they pegwormed. They pegwormed the first time people didn't want them. A year later, just in carbonized, they're still going to pegworm. The Holiday Troopers didn't really sell. They really didn't. Yeah. You can still get last year's Holiday Troopers.
Well, they haven't brought any out this year, have they? So they can't have done that well.
It's George Lucas is the rumor. George Lucas as Santa and a Wookiee is the current rumor. And for TVC, they have various astromech droids with scarves on them. They actually look really cool. They do actually look really cool.
Don't just repaint a trooper figure. Just do something different. Like like you say, a Santa George Lucas, that would be brilliant. Or a Yoda or something like that, like they used to do. Like special figures, but not just to paint some figures that you've got left over.
Actually, speaking of figures, I think Vern, I'm sure it was Vern who did a head swap with Dave Filoni onto a Yoda body.
A Yoda body?
On a Yoda body, and then they have the little baby Yoda figure beside that Yoda. It's really, really cool.
Oh, wow. I think
I'm pretty sure it was Vern. Now that I've said, I'm pretty sure it probably wasn't Vern, and I'm going to get into some stick over it. But I just think when I see a head swap, I automatically think of Vern these days. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If I ever got that George Lucas, and if I do get a Trapper Wolf, I want to put Harleston head on that. I want to put George Lucas's head on a X-wing pilot's body. I think that would be pretty cool. So I think they did one, didn't they? There was a X-wing pilot, George Lucas.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I can't remember now.
Yeah, there were. And they've done it. Maybe done it a couple of times. Probably at least the backers will sell as an investment. Totally. Will they sell though? People get a box guard, yeah. They're selling those box guards off. It's creating a collectible figure. Dragon Star's Master Roshi figure. Nice. Right. Wow, we're backed up with the chat. Let's get through a bit of the chat. The only way to change that is stop buying the repacks. Yeah. No free shipping for Canada. I don't know why that is. The shipping is horrendous to Canada. But our collective footstones collectors and fans, stop giving them money for repacks. I've been saying this for ages, John. That's why I don't buy them anymore until they do something really good. I only get like certain. I want to get that layer. I want to get the layer in the box, ceremonial layer. And I want the Coscariza, but it's not coming out until January. Just people.
No, Left Coast is not the people kicked off Facebook and Instagram. They're too nice. They're genuinely too nice to new collectors to be social media misfits.
Hey, nice to see you. See you for a while. Rancor bites off Stormtrooper's head. Yeah. Well, the Stormtroopers in Jabba's Palace, I don't know. Wrong choice first, Sierra Gamora guide. It is, yes, but the thing is, like we've been saying, that they've panicked. They've panicked and just put out something they've already got ready to show us. I can't say I'm fit as Cookie Monster.
Could you imagine if that failed? Oh my God. I
don't want it to happen. Honestly, don't want it to happen, but it will be fun.
I kind of do, because it will be such a kick in the arse to the Star Wars development team.
Yeah,
they would have to improve.
Totally.
So yeah, it would suck for people who really want the Rancor, but I think it would be better for collectors as a whole, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
And we can blame Patrick on it, so it's like win-win-win.
Just getting a TVC Rancor. Just get a vintage one. Let's get a vintage one. Not wrong with that. I love it. Hey, Rafi. How you doing? You playing with your toys? What have you got lately, Rafi?
Hey, Rafi.
How are we doing today? We're doing not bad. I've been watching a bit of Knight Rider and just chilling. And that's all I'm going to do later on. Watch the rest of it and chill. I've got my Toy Car Wars book, which I've been reading, and I love it. I was up to like 1 o'clock in the morning reading that. It was a fantastic book. When I had Boba Fett as a Mandalorian. There he is, like delayed reaction. Pops! Oh, your number one fan. #1 fan. There you go. Okay, brothers. Hello there. If you see someone selling this on eBay, please report them. What, the Rancor?
I think once they fund, if the project funds, it tends to show up on eBay fairly quick.
Yeah, I expect them to be up there already. I'd buy Holiday Troopers. You're the only person. How do you know they look good? Han Solo saves life day. There are no leftover figures that are made in factories. Yes, that was George Lucas, wasn't it? Yeah, that was the pilot, George Lucas. Oh, rank 700. I haven't been on it for ages. I played Watch Dogs Legion last night. I like that. Cosca Reeves arrives tomorrow. How many did you get? Did you get one for me? Because you're not a good friend if you didn't. Isn't a Rebel Scum forum in the 90s? Star Wars UK forum. That's what you want to be on.
13 backers. Bloody hell.
13. I bet a few people have cancelled it as well.
After that performance, I wouldn't be surprised. I definitely wouldn't be surprised.
Come on and guard with the chair apart body. Well, you can do it yourself, can't you? That's easily done. No, plus I had a bunch of Star Wars figures. I told never to open them. Put me out of the mode, so I bought nothing. Okay. No pre-sales on eBay. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, there's no fake things on eBay, is there? You're joking. I had a bit of a tragedy today. Well, about an hour ago. My Starlight fell off the shelf and broke her ankle. Thank you, Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca.
When it fell, did the ankle break causing it to fall, or did it fall and that broke the ankle? You honestly never know with NECA.
That is the point. That is the point. I think it fell and then broke, but it just snapped. The joint has just snapped. So I've stuck it back on with super glue, but I'm just hoping that I can pull it back round. I'm going to give it a bit longer, but I've actually emailed them because they are supposed to be sending me the face mask part for the Marty McFly hazmat suit. And they did say they were going to send me it. They did say it, and then I says, "Oh, I am waiting for this part, but I've got this problem as well. What do you suggest?" And they said, "Oh, well, we haven't got any parts. If we do get any, we'll send you one." I said, "Well, you said you sent one." So, yeah.
Well, like, I'm not going to defend NECA in any way for the quality of their products, but I have heard that their after sales team are really good for sending people out replacement bits and pieces.
Yeah, they did say, like I said, but if the cat's awesome, sure they can get another. Just send me another figure, for God's sake. Anyway, never mind. Also, Jabba Sale voucher over $3,000.
That's a lot.
Wow. The tear apart for the Wampa. Yeah, they're going to have to get this back if they don't show more and do something really impressive. They've got to, haven't they? You've actually backed the Rancor. Yeah, don't want to. It's not going to end up like the Cookie Monster. It won't.
No, they won't let it fail.
It won't.
Unicron, that Haslab got 2 extensions.
Look at the sale badge. That was like 1,000 away the night before, and all of a sudden, there's 1,000 backers. Now, I'm not saying any foul play, anything like that. It was probably people that were waiting till the end. I thought, damn, I better back it. But it's just they won't let that happen.
Yeah,
No.
they won't let a Haslab fail. Definitely won't let a Haslab fail.
Hey, Darth Rock. Yes, she broke an ankle. Yes, she fell off, and I've glued it back on, so hopefully it will be able to stand up. But yeah,
aren't there NECA style stands that kind of go up the back of the figure and they loop around? They're kind of a black.
You do need stands for the neckers. You do need stands. I've got stands for me Back to the Future down there. I've got like little oval stands that I've got them on. So I should have put her on a stand, and I probably will now. If that ankle doesn't move, I'll have to put it on a stand. But not from the 86 series for $15. Wow, John, you're getting some bargains lately. Have you built that arcade one up yet? I need to see it. A lot of stuff on sale there. Yeah. $16. Oh, come on. Any what if? That's the only ones I want now. $10 off $50 spent on toys. John would be spending. Getting a trolley full, won't you?
We never get deals like that over here.
No, do we?
Never. Anytime I see anything I want in Smith's that's on sale, it's always out of stock. Oh, we've dropped this down to €50 from 100. Oh, great. Oh, we don't have any anywhere in the country.
Yeah, Smith's totally. You go on the website. Oh, £10. I'll have that. No, none left. Rancor backers
went down.
Backers. It went down. Oh, I shouldn't laugh. What's Starlight? That is Starlight. Sorry, I've got my light on.
One of the main characters from The Boys TV show, Christopher.
Better. Yeah. Look at ankle. Oh my God. But yeah. I'm still waiting for Homelander. I think John Joker's got me a Homelander.
Homelander does look cool.
Yeah. I hope they do Billy Butcher and all the rest of them. I really do. I love them.
I'm surprised they didn't do Homelander and Billy Butcher to start off with.
Yeah. $10 for Marvel figures is the norm. Yeah. Totally. How is everybody? Yeah, we're fine. We're just having a bit of a one about Haslab and Hasbro Star Wars departments. As usual. Right, I'm going to call it there because we've done nearly an hour. Believe it or not, we've done nearly an hour.
God, the time really flies, doesn't it? You really don't think when you're on it. When you're on it stream.
I don't know if I'm going to be back at 7 o'clock. I don't know. I've got Knight Rider to watch. I might do. You might be lucky, or you might be even luckier and not seeing me at 7. So, thanks everybody for stopping by. Thanks, Jonathan, for jumping in.
Always more than happy, Mark.
You really helped me. To really help me. Have to do it. I'm going to have to get you on more often. Definitely.
Cool beans.
Start showing your face as well.
Yeah, it's not happening.
Don't be shy.
No, I just don't have a webcam. That's all it is. PC gamer, you buy a microphone, you don't need a webcam. That's just true. It.
That's true. Yeah, we're going now. Going now. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Sorry for the disappointment. And may the toys be with you.